Good morning, students. Welcome. Hope you all are fine. So, students, you remember figurative language, right? Some bells are ringing. Yeah, I'm talking about figures of speech. We have done this before, right? Part 1. Today we will be discussing part 2, right? Before that, let's do a quick recap. In part 1, we completed 9 figures of speech: simile, metaphor, personification, climax, pun, interrogation, alliteration, repetition, and apostrophe, right? So today also we are going to discuss few figures of speech. Let's look at that. Anti-climax, antithesis, oxymoron, tautology, exclamation. So today in part 2 we will learn about these 5 figures of speech, students, right? So now students, let me tell you about, you remember the intensity of thought or emotion which increases with each successive word or phrase. You remember what am I talking about? Yes, climax. He liked the pen, he loved it, he cherished it. First he liked it, then he started loving it, and then he cherished it. He never wanted to miss that, right? He never wanted to leave that pen. So what is happening over here? You can see the order of importance is increasing, right? She dreamt of having a maid. First she have a maid, right? She was dreaming of just a maid. Then her dreams were gradually getting bigger. Then she dreamt of a car and then a house. So going from ascending to descending. So increasing order. Now what is this, students? Descending from top to bottom. So what are we going to talk about today? Exactly opposite of climax is anticlimax. What do you mean by anticlimax? A series of ideas or words which are placed in decreasing order of importance. The words which are placed in decreasing order, highest to lowest, right? So what is it? For example, could he be king, a soldier, and a peon? Now king is of the highest order, students, right? And then comes the soldier and then the peon, from top to bottom. So when you see certain words in a sentence going from top to bottom in a decreasing order, it means it is a anticlimax statement. Figures of speech, anticlimax used over here. Okay? Let's take one more example to understand it better. The politician lost his wife, his son, and his parrot. Now here, students, what is happening over here? Now somebody, for anybody, their family would be of the utmost importance, right? But here they have included parrot also. Now you might be thinking that why parrot? What is the importance over here? Even if we don't use it, it's all right? But here it has its own significance. Maybe it is used to make it lighter. Maybe it is used to diffuse the attention, right? But when you see the order getting decreased, wife is the utmost important, then followed by son, and then least important is parrot, right? So this is anticlimax for you, students. Okay, I hope you got it. Now let's look at the next one. Oh my god, what is? It's a picture which is open for interpretation. You can see white and black, two men's, right? One is very fair, one is very black, dark side, white side, good, bad, anything you can see. But all what comes out is that two opposite things are coming out, right, student? Like two opposite ideas. When we talk about that, it means it is antithesis, students. Two opposite ideas when put together in a sentence to achieve contrasting effect is known as antithesis. Okay? For example, Love. Love is a concept, right? It's a noun, abstract noun, idea. So, what is the opposite of love? Exact opposite. It's the idea of hatred. Love, hatred. Angel, demons. All these are opposite ideas. Okay? So, when they are together used in one sentence, it is known as antithesis. Let's take example. Speech is silver, but silence is golden. You can say speech and silence two opposite words, students, and silver and golden two opposite words. When you take it, speech is silver, okay, maybe speech is having its own importance, but silence is golden. So two ideas are there in one sentence, okay, two opposite ideas. Patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet. I'm sure we all have experienced this in our life at least once. Like sometimes we want something so desperately, we put in lot of hard work in that, right? We have to keep patience. There is no other option. But while keeping that patience, we sometimes may lose. But we still, go on and on and on. And what do you achieve at the end? So that time we might feel that, oh my God, I want to lose this. So that experience you might feel that it's a bitter experience of waiting, when it will happen. But what you achieve at the end, the happiness, the golden, the sweet, the sweet fruit you get. So patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet. Two opposites together, right? Two ideas in one sentence. So that is your antithesis. Okay? Now let's look at the next one. Oh, I'm pretty ugly. No, I'm not talking about myself. I'm not ugly. None of us are ugly, right? But can you see the circle, students? Red circle, pretty and ugly. I've circled them. Why? Can you notice something, students? Pretty is beautiful, ugly, not so beautiful. Both are opposite words together, right? So when you see in sentence two opposite words together, right, that is your oxymoron. Okay, students? So this is a special form of antithesis. Means in antithesis we talk about two ideas, whereas here in oxymoron we talk about two terms, two words which are contradictory but used in the same sentence side by side, which creates a different kind of expression in the sentence. Okay? For example, here many examples I have given. For example, let's say first, clearly misunderstood. How can be clear and misunderstood be the same in one sentence? They are opposite, right? Clear is understood. Fine, understood, right? Misunderstood can't be clear. But here when we use together, it gives you a strong expression that I am clearly misunderstood. I have not understood a single thing, right? So when that is done, found missing. If it is founded, how can it be missed? How can it go missing? Right? Let me give you one more example. It is an open secret. If it is open, how can it be secret? It cannot be secret, right? But if it is secret, can it be open? No. So when two opposite words are used in one sentence, it may be used to create a comedic effect also, right? Seriously funny. You are seriously funny. So seriously and funny. Serious is a seriousness, right? You see in somebody serious and one is a funny person, but when you talk about both together, you are seriously funny. Means you put an emphasis that he is actually very funny, right? Okay, so when this is done, it is oxymoron. I hope you are getting clearly these things, right? Now, next one, tautology. What is tautology? Unnecessary use of words or ideas which do not add to the meaning but repeat it. What do you mean by that, students? Tautology. Let's look at that. Examples. That place was an old ancient inn. Now you can see, students, two words can you identify? Old and ancient put together. Now old cannot, old and ancient has to, both the words have similar meaning. You can use ancient or you can use old. Not necessary to use both the words, right? You might be feeling that. But when you find a sentence, and you might feel that it is not necessary, but here it is used, repetition of same idea in different words. When you see such kind of statements, that means it is a tautology. Let's take few example. If it's in stock, we have it. Obviously, you have it, that means it's a stock, right? When it is there in the stock, you have it. You have it, so it's a stock. So, when it is used to create again an emphasis that this is the thing, right? But unnecessary use of words, you can say, right? Which is not required, but we still repeat it. Let's take few more example. They spoke in turn, which itself conveys that one after the other, but still you want to emphasize it, so you use it again, one after the other. Okay. Next example. I am feeling very sleepy. Why? As I got up at 5 a.m. in the morning. Now 5 a.m. itself says that morning. So 5 a.m. and morning in anyone could have been used, right? Next. They are giving free gifts. Now free is obviously, that means you are not buying it, so it will be gift only, right? You can consider it as a gift, and if it is gift, nobody will charge money for that, right? You don't get a birthday gift like that, like in a birthday, nobody asks you to return the money. Okay, so free gifts. Next, in my opinion, I think that. What do you mean by this, students? In my opinion, obviously it's my opinion means I've thought about it clearly. So in my opinion and I think about it, both are same, right? So when you use two things together, repeat the same thing again, same idea or same words again, that is the tautology for you. Okay? Now, last but not least, we'll talk about, oh my God, use me properly. Somebody is very angry. What is this? What is this? Can you identify? I can see it's exclamation. Now we know what to do with exclamation, students. Do we know where to use, when to use? Now exclamation is very angry. So let's understand what it is trying to tell us. Exclamation means it is used to draw attention. Exclamation needs attention. Okay. Sudden strong feelings or emotions when you want to express, you use exclamation. Right? You are amazing. For example, you met somebody and somebody must have given you some idea or maybe brought something for you or something, and then you are so happy and you immediately express, oh my God, you're amazing, right? So what we do, after an amazing, you put a apostrophe again to show emphasis that yes, you are amazing. Okay, at the end you put a exclamation, not apostrophe, I'm sorry, exclamation, right? So you are suddenly, when you feel some kind of an emotion, you use exclamation. Okay, some kind of strong feelings or emotions. Let's take example. What a horrible place. Maybe you are into some place where you visited for the first time and you didn't like it at all, and suddenly you say, oh my God, what a horrible place, I'm not going to come again over here, right? So that is a sudden expression, you didn't like it, right? Next, that is a huge whale, oh my God, you are in awe and wonder, you are surprised, right? So when that is also one kind of emotion. So any kind of emotion which is coming out strongly, suddenly, then you use exclamation, students. I hope these 5 figures of speech are clear to you now. Okay, we'll be sending you the notes and exercises for the same soon. It will be followed. So till then you practice this very well and I hope you enjoyed it. Have a very good day. Take care, students.